morning and welcome to a fabulous Friday, 5 with Fitz. Futures jumped after a better than expected jobs report showing 943,000 jobs added. This is exactly the scenario I warned you about in this past Monday's 5 with Fitz. Stay frosty in case there's a late day fade. Here's my playbook. Point number 1, 3 easy steps to beat any big data drop, like today's jobs reports. The markets often go quiet before big data reports like the jobs numbers that hit early this morning. This confuses a lot of people. They think it's because traders are nervous and that's what the news reports, but in reality, they're some of the calmest, most professional people around. Big money goes quiet ahead of big reports because they're waiting for us, you and I, to make a mistake. I say, don't give them the opportunity. There is nothing you can do about short-term noise, but there is plenty you can do to stay focused. First, double check your trailing stops. If you're really nervous, tighten them up. You can always re-enter later. Second, have a small position in inverse funds on hand. These will help take the sting out of any data-induced sell-off. And third, know exactly what to buy. Big traders are doing the same thing. They're hoping to scare you into selling, at which point they'll start, buying. By the way, the number of jobs created is almost irrelevant. It's how traders perceive that figure based on what they think the Fed does next that counts. 943,000 jobs, I'll take it. Point number 2, Musk scores again with Starlink. CEO Elon Musk has a way of achieving breakthroughs that most people deem impossible. Now, we've talked about that for years, and anybody following along with my research has had the opportunity to capture some serious bling. Now, we're hearing that Musk's Starlink is nearly as fast as land-based broadband internet. Keep in mind that Starlink is the only satellite internet provider in the United States capable of handling modern internet speeds. At 97.23 MIPS, that is 4.9 times faster than HughesNet, the company's close competitor. The path forward is through Tesla shares, which is why I own them and hope you do too. Point number 3. Buy this stock if you're worried about inflation. Many investors are making a horrible mistake. They've been taught that energy, gold, and other commodities will be a great inflation hedge and have piled in. Now, that used to work and work well, but it amounts to little more than treading water these days because of all the money slashing around the system via the Fed. If you want to grow your money in the face of it all, the path forward is to own companies making A, products the world cannot live without, and B, have products offering built-in improvements that constantly offset inflation. Now, Apple is my favorite by a long shot. People may complain about higher gas prices, rising food costs, and the like. But ask yourself, when was the last time you heard about anybody ditching their iPhone because of the cost? By the way, read The Inflation Myth by Dr. Mark Mobius if you're uncertain about what to do next. He makes the case I've just made far more eloquently than I ever could. Point number 4. If you can't beat them, join them. Now, JP Morgan, led by crypto skeptic Jamie Dimon himself, has quietly unveiled access to half a dozen crypto funds over the past 30 days in a move that allows advisors to begin placing private wealth clients into funds from NYDIG, Osprey Funds, and Grayscale Investments. Now, you've known this was coming because we've been having that conversation for over a year now. Just wait till you see what JP Morgan does next. And point number 5, unleash your inner Vader. This was just too cool not to share. A Darth Vader meditation chamber desk. Now, I know it's not exactly investment news, but what the heck, it is Friday and there's nothing making headlines that we haven't already talked about for months. Besides, who knows what great stocks you'll uncover with the Force? I certainly have my eye on a few. Today's bottom line. Many people strive for the way things were, especially when it comes to their money. The real edge in life, though, and in markets, comes from being able to adapt quickly, yet remain focused on success. Flying by the seat of your pants doesn't count. Let's finish the week strong. You got this, I promise. I'm Keith Fitz-Gerald, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching today's Morning 5 with Fitz. Click subscribe to get daily market notes right here on YouTube, or sign up for the email versions at the link below. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram for my real-time thoughts on markets, analysis, and more.